Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. Today's day 2 of my chemotherapy. Well, was chemotherapy. I'm all done, but yeah, I was thinking of recording outside today, but I just don't want to deal. I just don't want to deal with the bugs and all that annoying shit. It's hot as hell outside. Yeah, I feel better today than I did yesterday. I think a big part of that I'd say is mindset. Definitely, mindset is key to feeling good in anything you do, right? Uh, feeling better today than I was yesterday. Actually, yeah, I dog walked it today. I made sure I dog walked that bitch today. I still had anxiety, um, for sure. I can't deny that. But all in all, yeah, today was much better than yesterday. Less fatigue. Um, I had discomfort here and there. Nothing that I didn't expect. Um, but yeah, not much to report other than I feel better today than I did yesterday. Um, and like I just mentioned before, I think a big part of that is mindset, man. Mindset. Um, it's not easy, but it's something that I'm trying to remind myself that at the end of the day, that's all you can really control is your response to something, right? Anytime an external stimulus, something happens to you can't do nothing really about it. I can't control if it rains or if it's sunny, right? But I damn sure could control how I respond to it. Am I gonna get upset? Am I gonna be happy? Am I gonna just grab an umbrella? Am I gonna bitch about it? Am I gonna curse out the cloud? Like, you got options on how you wanna, what I'm saying, how you wanna respond to something external that's out of your hands. And I just realized a lot of shit we do in life, it's easy. It's just easy to have a loser's mentality, right? Like, it's just what it is. Anytime you feel woe is me and you kind of want to pity party and feel bad, that's essentially what you're doing. You're choosing to have a response. Now, again, I acknowledge that it's not easy, right? I'm not saying it's like I'm not saying it's something that, oh, I got this really bad news. I'm losing my job. I'm foreclosing on my house. Let me just be happy. Like, I'm not saying that, right? What I'm saying is you don't have to let this thing dictate how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to let it fuck your whole day up. It doesn't have to fuck your whole week, your whole month, your whole year. It doesn't have to. If you've decided that this is gonna be the hill you die on, if you've decided that, okay, like I can't handle this. This is it. This is what's gonna break me. Then that becomes your reality. You've accepted that, and so that's gonna become your reality. And with this shit going on in me, like I said today, I just had an attitude. I've been talking to myself during chemo. I was having my moments and feeling discomfort and stressing and anxiety and felt the heart palpitations and all this other shit. And I just kept telling myself, like, nah, not today, man. I'm a dog walk you today, bro. I'm a dog walk you today. You my bitch. This is my body. You picked the wrong fucking house, bro. You in the wrong house, bitch. Like, that's literally, and you know what I'm saying? It might come off as cheesy and corny or whatever, but what's the alternative? You know what I'm saying? Like this is the point that I've gotten to where it's kind of like you gotta. I realize in order for you to make actual change, you gotta kind of get tired of your own shit. Like you gotta really get sick of it. And I just kind of been sick of letting this shit get to me, letting anything get to me. Like it's okay to react. I'm not saying like you can't cry, you can't get upset. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean is like letting it stay there and just sitting and festering in negativity and visualizing and embracing just like worst potential things, like that type of shit. It's like I said, it's just such a loser ass mentality that no matter how many times people tell you to stop or you know whatever try kind of advice they want to give you, it's like we never fully integrate it. Feel me? Like you hearing them, but you're not listening. Like you're not really taking it for what they telling you, and you kind of in one ear out the other. And I think the only way that people truly learn shit is when they're fed up, man. You gotta just get fed up to the point that you're like, listen, I will literally die. Okay, I will literally die than to live another moment like this. Because this is worse than fucking death. At least death there's peace. But to sit there and beat yourself down when something already shitty or unfortunate is happening, that to me is a fate worse than death. I mean, it's crazy. For me it is. You know what I'm saying? That negative voice, the anxiety, all that type of stuff. That shit to me is its own hell. And it's not something that you can really escape because it's in your head. It's your mind producing these thoughts and these it's like offering you these ideas. And instead of, it's like somebody coming and offering you a piece of gum, right? And you really don't want gum. You don't think twice about saying, I'm good, thank you. Right? Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, no thanks, I don't want any gum. And you go on about your life. Like, you literally don't skip a beat. But for whatever reason, when it's us against us, that's our greatest challenge. That's our biggest enemy is us against us. And so, that damn voice really just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I got it figured out. I'm not saying every day now I'm fucking enlightened and it's going to be easy. But why not? If there's thoughts that pop up in my mind that are just worst case scenario and those shits don't happen, then why can't I tell myself best case scenario shit even if it don't happen, right? That's how I'm looking at it. Like, what's the alternative, man? What's the alternative? Because I've already decided that this is over with. It's day 2 of my treatment, and I've already decided and told myself I got past this. This was a chapter in my life. I'm looking at the goal. I'm a cancer survivor. I am, and it's not even a lie. Like every day I go to sleep and I wake up, it ain't kill me. I'm a survivor. I already checked the box. I done killed this shit. The tumors shrank. They died. The cancer's gone. I'm in remission. I'm good. I've already decided. I think the problem is we make these throughout our day. We make these micro decisions and micro transactions with ourselves where we give in or push back on certain things throughout the day, and we're not taking account of it because I think it's kind of like it's too minuscule, like little things. You know what I'm saying? Like your wife might say something that annoys you, right? And you kind of just like, whatever. Like, I'm gonna let it go for the sake of I don't want to deal with it, and I don't want it to be a big deal. And then we argue. Like, but in that's like a small moment that leads and builds into how the rest of your day goes, and we don't see that because it's these mini, you know what I'm saying? These micro moments that we kind of just, like I said, we either like fall and let it happen, or we push back, or whatever the situation is. And it's really in those moments though that we gotta really pay attention to how we operate. Like, I've realized that dealing with this, where you're in a moment where everything slows down, like time for me slows down, but like the rest of the world is still moving, it's still doing what it's doing. But like I'm forced to like I can't go to work. I can't be, you know what I'm saying, like going to the gym or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm still getting my walk in, I'm still trying to do light workouts because, like I said, I also believe your thoughts are the most powerful thing. If you accept that you can't do this and you're gonna be sick and then this shit's gonna happen. That's why I said I've already decided every day I'm gonna get better and better. This shit is already dead in me. It's done. I'm a survivor. I already decided. It can't do nothing. This is my body. This is my mind. I decide. I call the shots here. And I'm saying that with 100% certainty. I don't give a fuck what comes my way. I've already decided and I ain't going back on it. And I think that's a big part of the victories that we either obtain or the failures we obtain throughout our day. Because it starts with a decision, man. You can't always factor in or control external things, but you damn sure can decide how you want to respond. And I've made a decision, and you know, come what may, but it has to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in here with it. It's in here with me. This shit already fucked around and found out. So I feel invigorated. I feel just the shift in mentality, man, and it comes from honestly, like I said, I'm not I'm not gonna allow the one thing I'm in control of, which is my soul, which is my reaction, my feelings towards something, my decisions, my character. This to me is a gift. This thing is a blessing because it's forcing me to slow down. It's forcing me to observe myself, and you only build muscle in the gym by breaking it down. This is a moment of breaking down. So I already know how the outcome is. This shit building me up stronger than I already was. And that's the only mentality to have. I don't care for whatever else shit comes my way. I don't give a fuck what my mind throws at me. I touched on it the other day in the other video, but you know, it's a gift, it's an honor, it's a blessing to get to pick up your sword and your shield as a man and go into battle. And that's exactly what it is, but it's over, man. Like I said, this thing at this point, I've already conquered it. I've already decided it. It's just a matter of it manifesting itself now throughout the weeks to come. But I'm really looking forward, and I'm excited to seeing just the immense strength, as mental fortitude and inner strength that I get to pull out of this. I really consider that a blessing, and I think it's important. I think it's very important to keep an eye on your thoughts and be observant of what you choose to accept and what you choose to integrate. You know what I'm saying? Because not every thought is of your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that every thought throughout the day we have to accept. Not every thought we have is true. Some of them are a lot of them are bullshit. And it's up to us to kind of filter out, you know what I'm saying? Like, which ones are worthy of our time and our energy and which ones you just throw in the fucking trash. So, but yeah, with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful. I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm a fucking beast, yo. Real rap. Like, I'm a beast. I just forgot who the fuck I was, but you know, that's all good. It happens, and that's why it's good for us to experience things. That's what life is about. You experience things, highs and lows, and the best teachers are them lows, man, because that's where you grow. That's where you get to pick up that sword and that shield, and you get to experience. You get to see what you're made of, and what greater glory, what greater blessing there is than to be able to do that. Who the fuck wants to live a easy, cushion ass life? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't build no character, man. That shit ain't about nothing, man. So with that, you know, grateful. Day 2, knocked out the fucking park. I dog walked that bitch, like I said, and from here, it's a done deal. So I'm gonna stay, you know, stay on track, stay on point. Grateful, give thanks to God, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.